Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Fernando Jose, and now I will represent my team to present our paper with the title Mobile Application for Elderly Caretaker. So just a brief introduction. So my teammates are Mozan Hafiz Mardika, Livaldo, and Nathaniel Adolf Sutiman. And my lecturer is Harko Leslie Hendrik Spitzwarners, and we are from Binus University. So to begin my presentation, the first one we can go to the introduction. As you can see from the introduction page, I have put some facts about the background of our ideas. So the number of elderly in Indonesia who are over 65 years old in 2020 is approximately 60 million. And the data is gathered based on the result of the Indonesian population census. And also another fact is according to the Indonesian government regulation, the retirement age for the Indonesian people is set at 55 years. So we can set this as the benchmark for the retiring age. And then there is also another example like teachers and lecturers have a retirement age of 60 and 65 based on the Indonesian law. And also police and TNI officers or the Indonesian soldiers have the retirement age of 58 according to the Indonesian law also. And after the facts, I will also tell you about the problems that we face. The first one is we see that many elderly choose or must live in a nursing home because their children and grandchildren are busy, so they don't have time to care for them. And then also some of people lack of funds to pay nurse to care for their elderly. But for those who are economically capable, they can choose to pay nurse to take care of the elderly. And the care of the elderly by nurse also create new problems where the family members who are busy will not take care of the elderly by themselves, and this will put much too much trust to the nurse. And some of the elderly also uh, don't want to depend with the nurse; they want to depend with their family. But their family is most often busy and they only care about money. And the other problems is elderly are sometimes difficult to communicate with, and this can cause neglect and torture accidentally to the elderly. And also, by seeing this problem that I've mentioned before, uh, we think that it is essential that the technology development can help the elderly, especially in this case, to be able to be cared better. So, web-based implementation technology will be proposed for this one. So before I discuss about our idea, I will discuss some of the existing works. The first one of the existing works is Louis from Mexico. He examined the process of evaluating the use of mobile apps by nurse in caring for the elderly at home. And then there is also Haitirat from Thailand. Haitirat also analyzed the factors the use of the mobile health applications using the community in the city of Bangkok. And then there is also Sumitra from Thailand also. Uh, Sumitra developed IoT, basically a smart walking stick that can have a sensor in real time to track the heart rate, blood pressure, oxygen saturation, and so on. And then also the next one, we have Paul from Ecuador. Paul also developed a mobile application that help the elderly, especially in the rural areas where the health workers are little and maybe having difficulties to reach the elderlies. And then we also have Fatime from Iran. Fatime conducted an investigation using a mobile application to determine the effect of cognitive impairment on elderly patients. And then we also have Anna from Brazil. Anna analyzed a study that discussed mobile application that can be used by students who focus on the elderly health education. And then the next one, we also have Mateus from Brazil. Mateus create an online-based Android mobile application to help families with elderly people. The system is called System for Elderly Monitoring, or SMAI. And then we also have Michaelidis from Greece. Michaelidis conducted a literature review on wearables for treating health problems for the elderly. And then the last one, we have Pires from Portugal. Uh, Pires conducted a study to see the limitations of mobile application and smart device that can be used for monitoring the health of elderly. So most of the existing works we see here is talking about an Android-based mobile application that can help the elderly. So by analyzing the existing works that is mentioned before, uh, our team decide to propose an application that can help the elderly with their health problems. It is in line with the current technological development. We can see where the price of smartphone is getting cheaper, and more people buy smartphone and use smartphone. And also, smartphone has a capability of high processing and also high memory capacity. The mobile application that we will make is also integrated with the nearest health service, such as hospitals or clinic in some rural areas. Also, the web-based application is using the programming such as PHP and MySQL for the database. So we hope that by implementing a web-based application, the elderly nurses can help families to oversee the process of caring for the elderly patients. They are also be able to form a community that can share things related to elderly and also can share their experience for caring for the elderly. So later the amateur nurse or maybe some of the family members that have no experience at all can learn from the nurse or the more experienced nurse. And also by doing this, we hope we can strengthen each other in the community, especially for the elderly caretakers. And then this is our use case diagram. So it consists mainly of 5 points. So the first one is registration. So as the name registration, this process uh, will be inputting the data such as the name, email, date of birth, and other information. And also the information related to the caretaker, like how many number of patient the caretaker will be in charge of, and then the phone number and email. So the families can contact the nurse. And then the next one is login. After the nurse or the caretaker register to the application, they can just log in using their information. And then the third process is sending weekly report to hospital. So in this process, the caretaker can send weekly reports to the hospital, like the patient condition and also the medicine effectiveness, or maybe there's an emergency and so on. And then we also have forum. Forum is the place where caretaker or nurse can communicate with each other, so they can discuss a particular topic, they can share their experience, they can make a thread or maybe can join other thread to talk about how to care elderly, some tips maybe, and something like that. And the last one is information. So the information page consists of like the rules and regulations on how to take care of elderly, and also the updated informations about the medical health. We also will provide the current news about the medical research and other topic related to the world of health, especially for the elderly. And these articles will be written by doctors and scientists all over the world so that the caretaker can keep updated with the latest news and trends about the elderly health caretaking. And then the next one, our class diagram. So our class diagram, as you can see, consists of the elderly database, caretaker, information, forum, diagnose, report, detailed diagnose, and disease. And as you can see on the class diagram, each diagram have their own primary key, and each diagram is connected to it to one another. So this is the whole database that we will be using for our mobile application. And then the next one is the user interface of the mobile application. As you can see on the left, it's the first page that you will see when you open the application. So there is the place where you can log in to the application. You must put your email and your password. And then on the right, you can see the sign up page. This one is required to be filled by caretaker and nurse, so we can track their contacts and their information. Uh, as you can see, the inputs are name, password, gender, date of birth, phone number, email, and also the number of patient that the nurse or the caretaker will be in charge of. And then moving on to the third user interface, we have the home page. As you can see from the home page, there is some buttons that or some menus that the user can choose, like show patient info, send weekly reports, forum, and information. And on the right side, you can see the patient information. So there is the picture of the patient, the name, and also the health report, like what disease this patient had, and also the medicine, what is this patient taking, and then is this patient having any allergy, and also the doctor in charge for the patient, and also when is the last visit, and what is the latest diagnosis of this patient, will be able and will be available on the patient info. And then moving on, we will move to the weekly report menu, as you can see on the left. For the weekly report, because the elderly will be taken care of from their own home, the hospital will also get the weekly report from the caretakers. So the caretakers can fill a simple form consisting like the health report. They can choose 1 to 5, ranging from very bad to very good, and the treatment progress, and also how effective is the medicine, and so on. And on the right side, you can see the forum page. So basically, forum is like the chat room for the users, where they can interact with each other. Maybe they can join a thread or maybe create their own thread uh, to talk about a specific topic regarding the elderly caretaking. And then the next one, we have the user interface for the information. This will be filled by mainly articles that is written by doctors and scientists that will be talking mainly about the elderly caretaking tips, and also the updates about the health world, and then maybe is there any new medicine, and so on. So to conclude my presentation, uh, by doing this, proposing this idea, we know that we will invade the elderly privacy, but we also know that by doing this, we did this in the concern for their own safety, and also we are doing this in order to be able to monitor them, because as we may know, the elderly who may become older and older maybe is more difficult to be handled by the caretaker. And also, the proposed idea of the mobile application mainly is, or originally is, purely will be used to monitor the elderly. But going forward, hopefully, we will be expanding our application using sensors, those sensors that can connect to the smart home and also to the application. So the simple scenario of the sensors is when the sensor detects the patient movement, maybe the elderly fall from their bed or their chair, but there is no caretaker nearby. So the sensors will alert the caretaker through the application, so that when there is an emergency, the caretaker can immediately check the elderly and respond to the situation as soon as possible to prevent further injuries. So that's all from our team. Thank you.